Hello, my name is Chris, your mind body coach, and in this video, I wanted to share the 4 different S's that I utilize when I'm feeling angry, activated, annoyed, and just simply feel the energy going to my head and needing to be released. And so we'll start with the first S, which is stomping. So when I'm typically feeling angry or annoyed, I tend to get in my head as someone who tends to intellectualize a lot, which is a form of internalization. And one way to really release and externalize is to let the emotions go down to the ground and know that the earth can hold these emotions. And this, as you can see, is starting to form a rhythm. And rhythm is so good for the nervous system. We're also using both legs, so we're accessing both parts of the brain as well. And the way that I know that I'm angry is I won't immediately go into this. Like there'll be some big stomps, and then I'll eventually tire myself out, and then I'll go into the stomping motion. And also, a key component here is to also not just stomp in one direction, which is where we're only accessing the sagittal plane of movement. And trauma and stuck energy likes to keep us in the sagittal plane, where we're only moving in one direction. And if you've heard of the phrase, like the main character felt like they could only see what was in front of them, like they were walking down a corridor. That's a really intense moment where we're in fight or flight. We can only see what's in front of us. We can't access our periphery. And so to really widen out of this, you should simply move into a different direction. You can also stomp your legs in different directions and have your hips to the side too. All really great for accessing different planes of motion outside of your sagittal plane. So that's the first S. And the second S is shaking. And so shaking can be really good to just dispel any other activated energy, especially if you're feeling like you just need to get it out all in. And this could be a short burst of energy where you shake a lot. You can shake side to side, up and down, whatever it is. You can shake each leg individually. Whatever it is, you can just let it out. And then you might notice yourself come into a rhythm again. And this naturally leads to the third S, which is sweeping. And sweeping feels like a way of slowing down here after we've let out all of that activated energy. They're making sure that any negative emotion that is not serving you in this moment is being released. And it just feels good to tend to the body, especially if you tend to intellectualize your emotions. So don't forget to sweep your head, your armpits, and any areas that you don't typically tend to as well, including the bottom of your feet, especially if you've done the stomping. You just want to make sure that we're giving care to all parts of our body. So sweeping is the third S. The fourth S is sighing. Just letting out sound is so good because you're stimulating your vagus nerve. And typically, the way that trauma gets stored in the body is because we don't let ourselves complete the loop of the cycle. So maybe we hold in a breath, maybe we freeze. And so to let out a sound that maybe we couldn't do when we were angry or feeling annoyed, to let out that noise completes the activation loop there. And so just let out any sound. Maybe you can pair it with the movement. There is no linear way to really access these 4 different S's. You can go straight into letting out a sigh, or you can let out an angry noise, and then you could go into the stomping. So feel free to pair making noise with movement. That's one of the most beautiful ways to regulate. And so I hope that you found this video helpful and engage in the 4 S's. And it can just be really nice to do it with someone too, and to also utilize an object. So if you have a pillow, you can also stomp with it. You can throw the pillow down as you release a noise. And then that might lead to the 5th S, which is swaying. So swaying as a form of bilateral movement to even just hug yourself, to remind yourself. You can even pair with some gentle self-touch, self-compassionate exercises, which I have another video on. But swaying is a great way to just end and to feel more grounded in yourself too. So I hope you take care, and I hope to see you soon.